So it's Wednesday and it's time for another video, and today I'm sharing with you my chicken fajita recipe. I don't know about you guys, but going to the store and buying chicken fajita seasoning or taco seasoning or burrito seasoning, they want like $2 or $3. Does anyone else think that's like totally ridiculous? Especially when you like look at everything and I mean, it's like a little packet of seasoning mix, and I just think it's crazy that they charge so much money for it. So what I was going to say is I'm going to share with you my fajita seasoning recipe. I think this one is kind of equivalent to like a Lawry's chicken fajita mix. That's our family favorite. I just don't like paying $2 or $3 for the small packet. So over time, I've, kind of played with it, and I think I figured out all the proportions just right in order to get the flavors that I wanted. So today I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm also going to show you how else I prepare my fajitas here in a little bit, but let's get started with the seasoning. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make my chicken fajita seasoning mix. I'm going to go ahead and add a half a tablespoon of cornstarch, and all the cornstarch does, it's just a thickener to help with the sauce when you make chicken fajitas in a skillet. You want to have kind of like a gravy consistency. That's what that will do. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of chili powder. 1, 2. I'm going to add a teaspoon of paprika in there. I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of granulated garlic. I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of onion powder. And I'm also going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. Oh, and sorry, I forgot my chicken bouillon. Hold that thought for a second. So I also add chicken bouillon to my fajitas. You don't need to add any extra salt into your fajita mix because chicken bouillon already has salt in it. So we're going to add 1 teaspoon of that in there. And that's it. Give it a little whisk, and this is enough. This is equivalent to like a grocery store packet that you would buy, like a Lawry season mix or a taco mix,
probably
burrito
more.
mix. It's a little bit more. That's about right.
Okay.
All right, guys. So here's my seasoning mix. I'm gonna go ahead and get my chicken out and my peppers out, and I'll show you what it looks like as I start cooking it. All right, Halos family. So I've got my peppers. I buy these at Costco. I did not buy the green ones at Costco because our local Costco doesn't carry green peppers, but we do have like the red and the yellow and the orange multi-packs. So I'm going to use a red one out of there and then 2 of the green ones. And I also have an onion that I buy at Costco as well. I'm just going to chop these up. This is usually how I chop my bell peppers. If you go around in a circle like this, you don't have to cut any of the seeds out. And then you're just left with this little piece and this piece, and I just like to, at the end, I just kind of cut all these pieces off, and then I just chop that guy up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and finish chopping these up into little strips. We do them about this size. Just like this, because once they like start cooking, they kind of shrink down just a little bit. So I'm going to chop all these up, and then when I go to do my chicken, I'll show you that next step too. Alright, Halos family, so I've got my chicken in the skillet, and I didn't show that earlier. I figured most people probably can cut up chicken. I use just regular chicken breast. You can use chicken thighs or chicken breasts or chicken tenderloins, whatever you want to do. But I went ahead and just made it into small pieces. I'll show you. Just like little bite-sized pieces, just like that. I got it cooking right there. I'm actually going to do this in 2 batches. I actually had like 6 chicken breasts, and they were like really big. It's the bag that I buy from Costco. It's like a 10-pound bag, and the chicken breasts were huge, but I only had 6 left, and I didn't want to put half of them back. So I have a lot of chicken for tonight, so I'm going to do it in 2 batches, and then I'm going to finish cooking this and then saute my peppers and onions, and then we'll put it all together. Alright guys, I threw in my vegetables. I've got my peppers and my onions, and then I've got my cooked chicken right there. I was just trying to keep it warm for a few minutes. Once these peppers and onions kind of start to I don't know, saute down a little bit, get some of the moisture out of them. I'm gonna add the chicken back in, and then I'm gonna add the fajita seasoning that we made earlier and a little bit of water, and I'll show you how like the sauce kind of turns like a gravy kind of sauce. So we'll do that in just a second. Alright guys, so I'm gonna throw all my chicken in. I'm gonna use all my seasoning because as you can see, I've got a lot of peppers and chicken and onion. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add all of this in here. And then I also have about a half a cup of water, and I'm just gonna put that in there too. All of it. And then you'll just wanna give it a good toss here. Alright Halos family, so my chicken fajitas are all done. As you can see, we've got a little bit of sauce I think in the bottom down there. Yep, there it is. It looks so good. And then also with ours, we actually don't put a lot of toppings on our fajitas. I actually just do some avocado. Got those bad boys right there. And then we also do a can of beans, the refried beans. I buy these at Costco. We really like them. They actually have like a little bit of like a coconut flavor, not to them, but you can definitely taste a little bit of the coconut oil in them. So we go ahead and I use my tortillas that I get from Costco. I'm sorry, I don't have like the outside part. And then we also have Kirkland tortilla chips that we use as well. And also the Tillamook mild cheddar cheese. We buy that at Costco as well. So we, you know, we just kind of, I'll put it all together for you. Those families, so I've got my beans on my tortilla, and I'm just going to put some of this mixture right on top, just like this. And then we're going to take it over here and put a little bit of cheese on top. My kids love cheese on it. And a little bit of avocado. There we go. We got a little bit of avocado on there. Sorry, Halos family, I cannot take a bite of this because there's cheese on it and I have a dairy allergy, so I can't take a bite of this, but who wants to take a bite for me?
I will. No.
Okay, Haley will take a bite. Haley will let you know. She's my fajita lover, just like I am. She asks for this all the time. Careful, it's going to be hot.
It's probably going to fall off.
Mom, can I take
That's
one
okay.
next? Can I take one next? Can I take one next?
Too big of a bite.
Too big.
All right, what do you think?
I think it's really good. I like the chicken and the avocado on top of it.
Does it have enough sauce on it, you think?
I guess could use a little more, but I guess it really just depends if you like light sauce or heavy sauce.
Yeah.
I kind of like it in the middle, so I think it could use a little more, but I think it's pretty good.
Okay. All right, Halos family, you heard it from Haley. She really likes it. Could have used a little bit more. It's probably because I used a lot of chicken in this recipe. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy my videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share down below. And don't forget to look for these products at your local Costco. See you next time. Bye.